One of the best things about Shadowlands right now is that Blizzard has somehow managed to create a patch with no new grinds. It's crazy. Season 4 is all just about gearing and progressing score, rating, or boss kills, and most importantly, having fun. The biggest contributor to me having fun is being able to play multiple characters. So this guide is going to go over my process of getting an alt ready as fast as possible. Before we go forward, if this is not an alt as in it's your first character this season, I recommend watching my returning player's guide to season 4. It'll be linked below the like button and in the cards. Alrighty, let's get started. I'm going to make a few assumptions throughout this guide. Firstly, you need to be willing to farm or already have resources like Soul Ash, Cinders, and Cosmic Flux on your main. It'll massively speed up how quick this entire thing goes. Your main also needs to have content completed, specifically all of the main Shadowlands storylines, unlocking off the Unity Legendary, and 80 Renown in any Covenant. If you don't have any of these, the Shadowlands alt-friendly systems don't come into play. You'll basically just be doing everything from scratch on a new toon. To make your alt 2 legendaries, you'll need exactly 11,000 Soul Ash, 3,300 Soul Cinders, and 4,000 Flux. To send the Ash and Cinders, use this Korthia guy. You want to buy and mail over 44 boxes of Soul Ash and 14 boxes of Cinders. And to send the Flux, use the Zereth Mortis Quartermaster, and buy and send 4 bags of account-wide Flux. Not only is Flux super easy to get now, but we'll get a few thousand on your new character later on in the video. So right now, you just want enough to make the 2 legendaries. Remember, you can melt any legendaries you don't use at the Rune Carver. This will give you back a full refund on all currencies used to craft, but will not return the base item or any missives. In addition to all of that, mail any and all Sand 1 relics to your alt. You can get these by killing rares in the Sand area in Zereth Mortis, killing Antros the world boss, and completing the Patterns Within Patterns weekly quest. Look around your account, you may have these on random characters, and at best you'll need 1,000 relics to instantly get 4 pieces of tier on your new alt. But any amount helps. I also usually send new alts around 60 to 80,000 gold. Odds are legendaries are probably a lot cheaper when you're watching this too, so you'll for sure need less than that. Okay, now that you've sent the entire Federal Reserve to your alt, it's time to begin. From this point, it'll be about an hour until your alt is ready to start the true endgame. Log on to your new alt, and once it's level 60, you can come talk to Bolvar and Oribos. You should have a red quest dialogue to skip straight to Zereth Mortis. Then select your Covenant you want to use. You don't have to go to the Sanctum, just get the Covenant abilities. If you don't have the abilities immediately, then go to the Sanctum and unlock them, then come back. Once you have your Covenant, go to the Flight Path vendor in Oribos and buy the item that boosts your Renown to 60 and use it insta. Also buy one of the Conduit boosts to item level 200 items and just keep it in your bag for now. Now go make your 2 291 legendaries. Most memory drops are 100% drop rate, and some are also purchasable from this vendor in Zereth Mortis. Remember, you need to have the Rune Carver unlocked and usable in order to even loot memories. After you craft your legendaries, the next step is to head to Zereth Mortis to get your tier bonuses online. However, you might be like a solid 100 item level right now, so it'll be a struggle if you go in just like this. We're gonna head to the auction house and fill all slots that you can afford with blue 233 crafted gear. If you're on a budget, prioritize buying the high stat pieces. And don't spend more to get better secondary stats. You just want raw item level to be able to hold your own throughout the next step. This usually costs me around 5 to 8,000 gold per character. However, this gear is around normal dungeon item level, so you can just run normal dungeons and loot this manually. However, my priority here is speed. After you equip that gear, you should be around 210 to 220 item level. Go to Haja in Zereth Mortis and spend 500 anima each on buying weapons and trinkets, and accept the Pattern Within Patterns quest from Bolvar. Then you want to fly around Zereth Mortis counterclockwise and loot all the one-time treasures. I recommend the add-ons Handy Notes and Handy Notes Shadowlands. These add-ons will add notes on your map to let you know where the treasures are and how to unlock them if they're locked. And reminder that one-time treasures are always spawned, and you can skip the ones that say you need some sort of research to kill them. Kill all rares you see along the way, and then after you're finished the entire zone, which will take around 8 to 10 minutes, kill Antros the world boss. If Sepulcher is the faded raid, Antros will drop 285 loot. Even if Sepulcher is not faded, he still gives solid item level gear and a renown. Now if Sepulcher isn't faded, after you kill Antros, go kill the world boss for the raid that's faded. So if Sanctum is faded, the Maw world boss will also drop higher item level loot. And if Nathria is faded, one of the original Shadowlands world bosses will have their drops buffed. After that, go to the Relic Seeker in Pilgrim's Grace in Zereth Mortis. Buy 4 tier slot pieces to fill whatever tier slots you did not loot from the world boss. Start with shoulders and gloves as they are cheaper, and you're just trying to get 4 pieces that you can convert to tier at the Creation Catalyst as cheaply as possible. You can also buy any other slots you want to increase to 246 if you have tons of spare relics. If you do not have many Sand 1 relics, you can also settle for 2 pieces of tier for now, However, depending on your class, getting your 4-piece bonus online this early will greatly speed you up. Then immediately head to the Creation Catalyst in South Zareth Mortis and make yourself 4 pieces of tier. If you looted a tier piece from the world boss, convert that first, as you will be unlikely to replace that in the short term. Then do the cheapest slots next, so again, gloves and shoulders. At this point, you should have double legendaries, 4 pieces of tier, and 60 something renown. Head back to the auction house and buy one 262 crafted piece of jewelry, so a neck or a ring. The reason you'll buy jewelry is because picking one with the right secondary stats for you is usually pretty cheap and will be unlikely to be replaced quickly unless you get super lucky. If you're on a budget, I still strongly recommend this, but it's okay if you need to skip it. Next, you want to go get your Soulbinds. Head to your Covenant and complete any intro quest to get your first Soulbind. If you have these Soulbinds unlocked on any other character in this Covenant, you will have the other 2 Soulbinds waiting at the Forge and you click them to unlock each. However, if this is your first character at this Covenant, you'll have to complete the unlock requirements for them. But this content was made in the original Shadowlands patch, so it's super easy to speed through. Also, use your 200 item level conduit item here and set your Soulbinds up the way you want them. After this, if you are not on a gold budget, you're done. You should be around 250 item level, which means that in around an hour, you've skipped past heroic dungeon gear levels and are now ready to enter low mythic plus and queue for LFR raids. If you were on a stricter gold budget, you'll have to queue heroic dungeons to fill out the remaining slots to catch up. But hopefully this guided path I laid out made it simple for you to navigate all the cool alt-friendly systems that were added throughout Shadowlands. While making this video, I followed this guide on my brand new Prot Warrior, and from the moment I made my legendaries to the end when I was 250 something item level, it was around 75 minutes, which isn't too bad. I could have definitely gone faster, but it might take you longer on your first run through, as this is my 16th character that I've put through this process. But that about does it. Hopefully you enjoy your new alt, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please let me know what I did wrong and I'll be happy to fix it. That's all for now though. Later.